Hey everybody, welcome back to the Jordan Report, and I'm your host, Robert Jordan. Everyone, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Alright guys, we're in the worst of times because we find ourselves with an illegal and illegitimate government that's taken power illegally, of course. Now, that makes things very dangerous because that means the government know that they're there illegally. And that's why there's troops outside of the White House, people. They're still there. And they say they're going to be there till March. My guess is they're going to be there permanently, okay? Because they're afraid of the people that they just stolen power from. It's a classic CIA coup. Now, the main thing you have to know is right after seize power, like they just did, they have to get rid of their political enemies, the people that can remove them from power. This is why you're hearing the word purge and, getting people fired from their jobs. They want to get the military. They want to fire the military people who are not their supporters. This is why you wind up with these one-party states. That's where they headed. That way they can never be brought to justice, okay? This is Saddam Hussein's story. The CIA put Saddam Hussein in power, just in case you didn't know that. He's one of those 45 coups that the CIA has carried out throughout the world. But anyway, it's a lot we can learn from how Saddam Hussein purged his government. I'm just going to play you this short clip.
The new president calls a special meeting of senior Ba'ath Party members, which he records. This is the actual footage of what is one of the most notorious events of Saddam's reign.
People are invited to the Congress without knowing what is on the agenda. It starts with Saddam announcing that something very sad and tragic happened.
He claims he's uncovered a conspiracy against him. He then introduces senior Ba'ath Party member Muhi Abdal Hussein Mashhadi, the man Saddam claims is the plot's ringleader.
You can actually see how frightened he is when he starts telling the story of the conspiracy.
Mashhadani was simply promised his life in exchange for mentioning the names.
Mashhadi starts naming names. His fellow conspirators, he says, are in this very room.
Members of the security services, now under Saddam Hussein's step-brother Barzani Tikriti, take them out.
10 men are removed.
Nobody knows if I'm going to be next or not.
Then another 10.
And you see the faces of these people. They are as white as snow.
Then another 10.
That fear that he evoked from these people, he enjoyed.
Saddam is smoking one of those Cuban cigars that was given to him by his friend Fidel Castro.
He's very calm, very cool.
Then 10 more.
He sat back, smiled, smoked his cigar, and he was thrilled. He was enjoying the power, and he knew that now he was going to have unrivaled power. Those left, they had one choice, and that is to be loyalist, extreme loyalist, and to pledge their fealty to Saddam Hussein.
You have this ecstasy of the whole hall exploding in long live Saddam, long live the Ba'ath.
In total, 66 alleged traitors are removed. A third are executed by firing squad, including Mashhadi.
The purge of 1979 is a watershed. From now on, everybody is on notice. You don't antagonize Saddam under any circumstances. Don't even try it. That's 1979. That's when Iraq is becoming a real dictatorship.
In just a couple of hours, Saddam Hussein eliminates any traces of political opposition. he has achieved total power.
All right, guys. There's not going to be a Republican Party. There's not going to be a Patriot Party. We're not dealing with a single dictator. We're dealing with a cabal of people, but the process is still the same.